Welcome to the webinar on Zoho Commerce. Good afternoon, everybody. Request all of you to mute yourselves so that we can start. You can unmute yourself to ask a question. Let me introduce myself. I'm Nikhil Bhagat, proprietor of CompuGraphics. We deal in cloud-based Zoho range of software, especially CRM. Zoho has 40 plus apps which can computerize and automate your entire business. Next. Zoho is Indian multinational business software development company with global presence. Sri Sridhar Vembu, founder and CEO of Zoho Corporation, is an Indian billionaire business magnate. He has just been awarded India's fourth highest civilian award, the Padma Shri. Next. This is a diagram of various departments in an organization. Sales and marketing, operations, customer service, IT department, HR and payroll, accounts and taxation, admin department. Next. As you can see that there is one Zoho product for each department. As mentioned earlier, Zoho has 30 plus apps which can computerize and automate every department of your business, as there is one Zoho product for each department. Which means Zoho can help automate your entire business, something like an ERP. The best part is that Zoho can put your entire business completely on the cloud, which can be accessed from anywhere, even your mobile. Next. The USP of the Zoho apps are that they are web-based, which means they can be accessed remotely from anywhere and from any device, be it laptop or mobile. They are easy to use. They help automate mundane business processes. They are scalable and customizable, at the same time affordable. Zoho is an Indian company with global presence. Next. So where do we fit in? We not only deal in Zoho range of software, but also deal in a couple of CRMs other than Zoho. It is observed that there is an understanding gap between seller and buyer. The buyer does not know what to buy and how to implement. That is where we come in as consultant and implementer. We not only suggest the correct software depending on requirement, but also help the buyer to implement and train the staff. We also give customized sales training to enhance sales skills to A, inside sales team, B, field force, and C, back office sales support team. Next. Today we are going to demonstrate Zoho Commerce. With Zoho Commerce, you can build your online store e-commerce site in one day. Next. You can design your online store yourself with drag and drop builder and professional website templates. Zoho Commerce contains all the tools you need to build a website, accept orders, track inventory, process payments, manage shipping, market your brand, and analyze your data. Next. Why Zoho Commerce? Because it is easy to set up your own online store in just a few steps. A non-technical person with basic knowledge of computer can also build it. Steps are very simple. You just need to pick your template and add your products. Publish your store. Set up your shipping and taxes. Integrate with payment gateways. And your e-commerce site is good to go. Next. So let's go live now. What we'll see in this demonstration is how efficiently a non-technical person with basic knowledge of computer can set up and build online store in just a few steps. Next, over to you, Biswajit, for the demonstration.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. So today I show you how can we start our online business within one day. So Zoho will give you a application called Zoho Commerce. So where you can create your online store and you can start selling online. So right now I go to the website and I will show you how to you can do that. So let's go to the website. It's called zoho.com/commerce. So I just put zoho.com/commerce. So it will redirect to your Zoho Commerce web page. So actually I have already logging, so that's why it's reflected as access Zoho CRM. So if you are not logged in your system, then it will show your login ID and password you need to enter here. So I just click on access Zoho Commerce. Now you can check that I just go to my website inside of Zoho Commerce. So you can check that I have created 3 store. You need to know that you can only create one store per user. So if you check that this is all the demo options, I cannot use it or cannot activate it because there is only one store I can create. So let's go to my website is compugraphics.zohocommerce.com. So I just click on my online store. So when you check that e-commerce store, when you create any e-commerce store, you need to enter all the product and all the information you need to enter for product related and your GST related, your shipping related, all the information you need to enter before publishing or before start selling. So you know to that there is a store information about your store name, your organization's name, your organization address. So where you can put that, you can put it at from here, or you can go to settings. Just show you that organization profile. That is the main information. You need to enter the organization name, your organization store name. So you can enter any name. The industry, you can put your industry by here, clicking here. You will get the industry leads, the agency or sales house, agriculture, art and design, everything. Whatever your industry, you can enter it here. Your business address, your office address, your email ID. So if you want to communicate or any customer want to communicate with you, if you want to send any email to your customer, then you can enter your email ID. You can configure your email ID by using additional email ID, primary email ID and additional email ID. You can enter the additional email ID here. You can edit and you can change the name of the contact person. So the fiscal years, the weight unit, what is the weight unit, you can calculate it by gram, you can calculate it by kgs and any others. The centimeter dimension unit by centimeter, by meter, by inch, whatever you can use it. The company ID, tax transaction ID, you can enter it by here. And the what is the suffix calculation. So if you know that everyone, if suppose there is if I just give an example for computer graphics, so we use that abbreviation CUG for computer graphics, then that year, then the number. So you can use that the your abbreviation of company as you required, or the suffix, whatever you call suffix or prefix you required, you can enter it here. The website local information, you can enter your website local information with your time zone, date format, and your website language, whether it is English and any other languages. So by default it is English. Preferences, so basically preferences is that the order ID number, the invoice, the checkout settings, that which customer can check out, every customer or only registered user. So order notes, tax details. If you when you send any invoice and it is B2B process, then you can enter the tax details, I mean to say GST number and the others information in your invoice. The product settings, you can select out of sticker, out of stock, composite product, enable custom price list for customer, batch number tracking, serial number tracking. The customer support email ID, you can put your customer support email ID just like you want to put it. So I just entered it here. This is my customer care information. So product count, how much product you count with one page. I just give it that 100 product. So you can sort that product, search bar, specification. So whatever you require, you can put it here. The coupon settings, if you want to enable coupon is like that any special discount. If you check that for Amazon or Flipkart, if you know that there is a big billion day or Prime Day, so there's lots of offer. So if you check that any offer, there is a maximum discount on every product, so or few products. So you can also use that, you can enable that coupon for a maximum period of time or maximum days, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, you can do as per your requirement. So if you want to that, you can activate that enable coupon store or product store. So that's it for preferences. For email notification, if you want to send email all the email notification to customer, then you can do that. You can on that all the notifications. If you want to off, then you can off it. For this is all for your customers, email to customer for order summary, for order confirm. When you accept that order, then customer will get that order information, that order shipped, order delivered, product feedback, order decline. All that information you will send to your customer via email by automatically on every actions you would both customer and you would taken in commerce side, then you will get that notified, you will get notified. So you also get notified by when your low stock and out of stock product, order place, if any customer place any order, if any customer cancelled any order, and if you refunded any order, then all that information you will get. So that is for your organization information. So back to dashboard. So I just save it because I have entered that customer care number and email ID. So I just go back to dashboard. I think it is not saved yet. So I just go back to here. I just discard it. So my store information is ready. Now this template I will show you on last, because that template is basically your website design. So how you can select that one template and you can design it. So I will show you at last point. So what is the second point? Second point is that add to product. So when you enter all your organization information and you prepare for the next step, the next step is for add product. So it's time for add a product. So how can I add a product? You just click in here. You can check that there is some product already uploaded in system. So there is a two type of product. I just inform you. One is single product and and another is composite product. What is composite product? Composite product is just like a bundle product. So if you have, suppose let's example that you have given a customer an offer that if customer purchase any mobile, then he get a pen drive and he get a memory card. So you create a bundled offer for mobile plus pen drive plus memory card. So you create a offer and you just give them an offer by discount, so that will call a composite item or bundled offer. Now when you add a product, so I just click on add a product. Now you can get that add product and add composite product, combine two or more products and sell them as a bundle. So that's already I explained you. So now I go to I add a product. So let's take a name, example name. So I just put out some information here already I have. So before you add any product, you need to prepare all your product details in Excel or Wattpad, whatever is easy for you. You can mention all in any sheet. Because of that, if you're typing it, it will take much more time. So it will be better to copy and paste all your product information from Excel or Wattpad or Notepad to the store page. So I just put it here, Samsung Galaxy F41. So this is my product URL. So if I go to that and click this link, then I can see the product information. So the selling price and retail price. Retail price always is maximum retail price. So I need to enter the retail price as suppose 32,000, and that offer selling price is now 26,000. So that SKU stock keeping, if I want to keep that, then I can keep, and if I don't have any number stock keeping unit, then I can leave it. So for you, if you have any SKU number in your accounting package like Tally or ERP, then you should enter it, because of that will help you to track all your orders and all your product stage at life. So I just put a description. So description basically the highlighted information which you want to show your customer when any customer, any prospect click on that product. So I just put it here, that free information, and let's go back to more information. And here I can that product all my product specs here. So I just copied it. So I want to add more information. So I just click on here. So you can see that this type of information is always available in your websites or Flipkart or Google, any e-commerce website where you click on, you get that specification of that product. So just enter it like that. So there is a resolution time, resolution information, sensor information, all that I have copied. We need to check, and it is my sensor information. So I have put my product specification, and now I go to inventory tracking. So quantity, I need to enter that quantity, whatever quantity I have in my stock, I need to enter that quantity. So let's take it is 30 quantity I have available in my stock. So restriction available, you can click on the restriction, that minimum and maximum. So any customer, you can restrict it that any customer can only get this offer by one time only, and he can purchase only one, or he can purchase maximum two, maximum three, or there is no limitation. So if there is no limitation, then you need not to activate the quality restriction. So if you want to keep that any restriction, then you can add and enter that minimum and maximum amount. So low stock limit. So when you want to get notified when your stock gets low, so if you enter any number, so if I give that any number 2, then you will get notified when your stock gets 2, and you will get notified to keep your stock, increase your stock by order. So if you want more tracking, then you can enter the serial number tracking. Just like for mobile, it is IMINET number tracking. For any machineries, it will be that serial number or that machine number, etc. So if you want to know that batch tracking, then you can enter the batch information and you can track by batch tracking. So the product identifier is ISBN, UPC, MPN. We all know that this is for standard international book standard. So you need not to enter. This is not mandatory. If you have any business in international standard, then you need to enter this all this information. Now the next stage is that upload images. So I have uploaded some images. I have already some images in my system. So this is the some images I have already in my system. So I just need to upload that images. So you also keep your image all the time ready before upload any product, because of that you need to upload minimum one images per product. So I just go to desktop and I just open my image folder. So I just open my image folder. Now here I can get all the images. So just click all and I click on open. So you can check that all the images has been imported in my product page. So you need to activate that which product you want to show your first image. So if you want to keep any image your fastest, then you need to click on that. So if I click on these options, then this is my first image. Okay, so I just keep it here. See that this image is become my first images. So you need to select your first image, and that will your star mark, and then you can change all your images. So if you do that, okay. So I've uploaded all the images. So I need to save that image order. So I just save that image order. Now attribute. What is attribute? Attribute will help you to categorize your product. So let's give an example. That's this phone, that whatever the model number I have entered, they have that two specification, two type of category. The one type of category is that color, and one type of category is for storage. So how can I categorize that? So let's take it that I need to first that attribute is color. So my option is color anti-white. So I need to enter the fusion. I don't get that color, so I need to enter that color. So the color I can enter. So it's fusion blue. Let's check it is available or not available. So add fusion blue. That title color. So fusion blue is not available. Let's take different color. Or if that color is not available, then you can also create your own color. We just enter that. Just enter fusion blue. Let's take fusion blue, fusion black, and you can do fusion green. You can do that by three different color will be created. Or if it not or if it available in your color option, then you just select that color. So I just need to select blue. I just need to select it here by blue. So steel blue, material blue. So I just select steel blue, and then fusion black. There is only one black, and then green. So I need to enter green. So if I check that there is lot of green and the different name, so I just enter green. So I have entered three information of my attributed. Now if you check that all the attributed has been added, so the attributed help you to select that color customer. So if I am a customer want the color for light sea green, then I will select light sea green. I don't select steel blue or black. So if you want to give that options to customer, then you can do that. Now add one more variant, because that every customer, if you want that, every customer need to add by their own information. So might be I want to take 64 GB. I am not interested for 182 GB. So if you not give them options, then how can you categorize that? Then you need to add two products, for one for 64 GB and one for 128 GB. So need to add another more attribute. Storage. Or I can do that just for an example. I can add variant, color Indian red. So you can do that variant also, or you can add one more attribute. I just want to select that attribute is storage is 64 GB and is 128 GB. I have created two. Now I just select, click on two. So I need to enter the steel blue 64 GB, steel blue 128 GB. So I need to enter that price. So if that 64 GB is 26,000, then 182 GB much more price, then it will be 30,000. Give that more price. So let's keep your stock more. You just enter all your price. $30,000, 30,000. Just enter 26,000. Enter 10. So you have how much stock? If you count that, there is a more than 30 stock. So I just keep that stock more than 60. Because of that, you have 66 product, and every product have that stock of that 10. So that's why it is gone 60. So now SEO title. So if you have any search engine optimization engineer, then you can use them to add to create that SEO, so that any customer, if find that product in Google, then he will get your product information. Or if you are able to do that, you can do this. So you can create specification from settings. So I will show you later how can create specification. So my product right now has been ready, so I can upload it. And before uploading product, I will show you more information about that categories, if you want to categorize it. So there is a few products you have working on that, different type of product. So you have working pen drive, you have work on mobile, you have work on laptop, you are work on desktop, you have working on that sound system, you are selling uh, large format display, you have selling interactive panels, we have selling smart class solutions. So there is a lot of different products. So for that, you need to categorize all your product. For mobile, you can, I just select it, mobile. So I have created my category. So brand, you need to create all your brands. If you want to show them, then you can create all the brands from settings. So I will show you from where you can do that. So I just select a brand, is called Samsung. Now qualify for returns. If you have return policy, then you will select it. On sale. On sale, basically, if you know that every product when launched by any company, so they are give that special offer on sale. Because of that is the hot product on market, and that customer is waited for that product last time, long time. So if you if you want that, you can give this badge to your product, so this product will be more highlighted. So now my product is ready. I have uploaded all the information and I will save this product. So my product has been saved. So this is my product. If you know that there's a 6 type of variant because of color and storage. So I have uploaded product. So go back to dashboard. Now what next? My next status is for add a shipping information, because you need to enter the shipping information. If you have that pan India business, then it is okay for, then it is mandatory to enter your entire shipping zone or entire shipping state information. So if you have any specific zone, for example, I have a seller and I have only can sell that pin code number which belong to Kolkata. So Kolkata 1, Kolkata 2 and Kolkata 3. So let's take an example that customer only can sell that Kolkata 1. Then I need to create that shipping category. So I just go to settings and here I get that shipping information. So if you check that, I have already created shipping zone. So there is a 3 type of zone. There is a Kolkata. If you check that, there is a Kolkata, the estimate delivery time is 2, that flat rate and shipping rate is 10. So I need to enter the shipping rate is 40. Just enter rest 40. So my shipping rate is 40. And if you check that DTDC, there is also one options for DTDC. So estimate delivery days is 5 days and that custom date based on that cart weight. Okay, so different type of cart and different type of price. So you can create shipping zone, you can add shipping zone. How can you add shipping zone? To know that, I just edit any shipping zone. So if you know, there is a eastern region one shipping zone. So eastern region have Assam, Bihar, Jharkhand, Maharashtra, Meghalaya, Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland, Odisha, Sikkim, Tripura and West Bengal. And the zip code, ship only to specific zip code, otherwise shipping will be covered all the zip codes. So if I want to ship the whole state, there is a 6-7 state, but I sell only this pin code. So if not, then I will click it here. So right now I can sell the entire northeast region. So I just save. I have saved my shipping zone. So there is a Kolkata, there is any shipping zone. I can add that shipping zone, shipping price, and add shipping name and shipping price. All that I can edit from here. So my shipping price and shipping zone is now ready. So go back to dashboard. And next step is add a tax information. So tax information, you know that you need to enter for business in online store. It is mandatory for government to register with GST. So if you are not registered with GST, then you cannot use your online store. So if you have GST number, you can start selling online. So you need to set that tax portion. So I just click on set tax. So you can enter the tax inclusive prices or tax exclusive prices. So if I want to add the tax inclusive prices, then it will be included the tax. If I want to exclude it, then the tax inclusive prices tax will be added extra. So tax is shipping rates. Some company or some organization have that their different price tax are depending on the products. They have taxes on their shipping rates. So if you have any terms and condition like that, then you can add the tax rates here. You need to enter that your GST number and you need to verify it. You can add your default tax zone or you can add your more tax zone by clicking here. If you want to more tax by category, then you can do that category wise. So if you check that I have laptop, I can add an tax category more. I have added the tax category. If I have mobile, then I can also do that. So if you check that, the tax rate will be 12%. So the old tax is 18% is will be removed and 12% will work. So that's how you can your categorize your tax per product and per category. So just cancel it because I have already set it. Now my tax portion has been ready. And what is the next step? That payment step. Payment. How can you collect your payment? So we can, after that sale, we need that payment for that product. So there's a Zoho have that your payment portal, so you can integrate payment portal, or if you want to collect that payment offline like cash or cash on delivery, then you can also do that. How can you do that? Let's go back to settings. And if you check that, there is a payment gateways at the first step. So just click on payment gateways. Now payment gateways, there is a options for three. PayPal, you can activate PayPal, you can activate Razorpay, or you can activate EasyPay. EasyPay is for ICICI Bank, dedicated by ICICI Bank. So you can activate any of that. And if you want to get that payment by offline, then you can add that offline payment. So how can you get that offline payment? So there is a offline payment for cash on delivery. Minimum eligible amount is 1,000, maximum eligible amount is 50,000. So more than 50,000, if any customer build or buy any product for more than 50,000, then he can't buy it or by cash. Then he need to go to your store, or he need to pay it by online. So whatever the step you has been taken, that will work as per your selection. So if you want that there's some state or some region you don't want to sell cash on delivery, then you can select that also. You can select that eastern zone, and you can select, then if you select eastern zone, then you will be not be delivered eastern zone on cash on delivery. That customer can collect that price, collect that product by online payment. So you can want to do that if you want. So let's save it. And my next step is publish. So I just click on publish. So let's click on that website. So this is my website. So I have added one product. Where is the product? If you check that, this is a product I have added. See, there is a price range between 26,000 to 30,000, that product. So I just want to click on that product. I just show you just right now. So if you check that, the product name, that the product highlighted information I have entered, the color you have chosen, the storage and quantity. So if you want that color, different color, then you can choose that color. And if you want to select the storage, then you can storage that. So your price will also be changed. See, your price will also be changed. So the product details I have entered, all the product details is entered, is reflected here. So images, you can check that all that images by clicking here. So all the images reflected in website on specific product, whatever I entered. So this is how the product is reflected in the store. So now get back to that my inside store, and I need to change that template. So how can you change that template? Just click on that browse template. You will get that template list of template. There is a some template already Zoho has inbuilt it. So you can select any of one, and you just click on install, and then you can work on that. See, I have installed this template. So if you don't want that, you can select the different template, and the template you have selected, it will work as per your template. Okay, so get back to dashboard. And if you want to update your template, or if you want to change your website information, how can you do that? Just click on that site builder option. I just click on site builder information. The third builder option is very simple, that you need to enter and you need to enter that matters and subject information, all the information about your organization, all the information about what you work, how you work, and what is your prime client list, any client feedback. So that is all the information you need to enter. So let's take that information, that if you want to change that image, how can you change that? Let's take an example. This is a slide and you want to change that slide information. So how can I do that? I just click on here. So if you check that, I just click on here. So there is the image. If I want to change image, how can I change that? Just click on the change image. Now change image, if you have any image, then you can just select upload and it will redirect to your hard disk where you can collect any image and you can upload that. If you don't have any image app, if you want any beautiful image, then you can open the image library. That image library integrated with Unplus and Pixelway. So this is all the free images, so you don't worry to pay for any charges. You can select any of one picture. I just select one picture. It's like that, this image is beautiful, so I just select on this picture and I just insert it. So if you want that, my picture has been changed. So if you want different type of image applied on different type of users, I mean to say your product, then you can select the different product. See, there is a for tablet, there is a different product. For mobile, there is a different images. So all the whenever any customer wants to open your store page from mobile tab or website, they will get the different images on their, depending on their products. So if you want to change any notes, then you can also change that notes. See that I have add one more information. I have added it and it has been changed. So if I want to change the color, then I can change it. I just select it here. I just change that color. This is the standard color. I just select black. See, my image and my matter has been changed. If you want more information, if you want to add more element, then you can add that. You can add element from here. Just click on here, you will get all the information about that your section. You just click on that section. If you want to up and down, you can do that. See, you can do that. From where you've selected, it will reflect here. If you want to change it, you can change all the information. You can change all the images by here. So there is no restriction for your image or add any element. So you can always add your element from here. All that product information is reflected here. You can check that. And that add section, if you want add one more section, then that one more section, how that section will work for image and image and text. The text, the type of sections will reflected here. So if you can select any of that and can start changing and using it. See, there is a lot of sections type of available here, so you can select any of that. See, so now this is the testimonial where your customer will give feedback, so you can put it that if you have any customer testimonial. The footer information, you can edit that footer and you can change all the information. That payment option, You can change payment option mode, you can add more. Just click on here, you can add more text if you want that. If you want more images, then you can add more image from here. So that is all up to you how you will want it, but you can customize by yourself. You need not to get any, you need not to um, use any web designing course, or you need not to hire any web designer to design your website. You can do it by yourself. So if you want to change the different pages, you can also do that. You can go to site setting and you can add more pages. If you check that there is a pages option, you can add more pages. That you just need to enter the product page name and you just link it, then your product page will be activated. So that is how simple you can activate it by that 5 step to adding your organization information, adding product, adding template, adding tax and shipping zone, and publish. So this is the 5 step you need to do that. After that, your website and your e-commerce site will be live. Now I go to the settings and I have changed some information, so I need to do publish. So I publish the uh, page, product page. So now if you go to your web page, then you will get that, see that I have changes, what changes I have made it. See. Now let's take an example for an order. How can a customer do an order? You know that if the customer, when any of you want to log in Flipkart or Amazon, then you need to register at first yourself to Amazon or Flipkart. After that you can book that product. The same you can apply to your website also, your e-commerce site also, where every customer need to register himself or herself with your organization, then he or she can buy your product. So how can do that? One of simple thing is that customer just click on sign up, and then customer can sign in, enter his name or that information. I just click on sign up and then I will show you that. See that enter your email. So when you enter your email, then you will get that information. You will get an OTP. You just enter that confirmation code, and after that your account will be activated. So if you want to sign in, you will get the sign in page. So you just enter your email ID and password and you can just log in here. So I just show you how can I do that. I just enter my email ID. And I just enter my password. I just sign in. So I have signed in my organization. So now check that I have something in my cart for customer purpose. If you check that I have something in my cart, then I can purchase it. If I want to do that, I just remove this cart. So I just wanted to continue shopping. Now you have an offer, you have that on sale product, you have launched a new product, on sale product, the Samsung Galaxy 41. So I need to purchase it. I just click on view details. When click on view details, I need to select that color. I just select this blue color and I select 64 GB, 128 GB. The quantity is 1 and I need to add to cart. So I have added a product to cart. So I go to my cart view. If I want to add more product, then I can add for continue shopping. If I want to check out, I just click on checkout. So here I'll click on checkout. See, I have already activated my shipping information in my account. So here the customer account, I just show you that customer, how customer can do that order. So this is the shipping address I have entered already here. So I just click on this address. I'm from Kolkata. So I select this and I add to continue. So I need to pay the shipping method is hand delivery or from Kolkata. Any of one I need to pay 40 rupees charge. So I need to enter that hand delivery charges. So I just select that. So here you will get that your product information, the order summary, the CGST type, the CGST and SGST, the total product 30,000 and that price, the GST will be added 35,000. So I just select hand delivery and I just do continue. So if I want to provide any more information, then I can enter here, or if I don't want, then I just select complete order. See, now my order has been completed. Now customer has placed that order. How we can get that? Just go back to your online store and go back to your dashboard. So just go back to my dashboard. And here you'll get notified that you have accepted one, you have received an order. So you'll get that option to accept or reject that order. Because of without accept the order will be unauthorized or order will be status will be pending. So you need to accept that order first. So if you check that any order I have received, see, I have received an order by today is from here from Bishwajit Sharma. What is the charges? 35,440. Whatever the Bishwajit Sharma have ordered that mobile. So I need to select that order. I just click on that order. So when I click on that order, see there is the option for confirm order. So I need to, what is my actions? The one number one is I can confirm that order or I can cancel that order. So if I confirm that order, so I just confirm that order. So when I confirm that order, customer will get notified that my order has been accepted. Okay. So I can get the more details, the subtotal, shipping charges, taxes, and the total price is 35,440. So if I want to print that invoice, because printing invoice is mandatory for deliver any product. So that is the printing invoice. So you can check that invoice, you just print it here, the total payment, the balance due. So you can ship that. If you want to deliver the packet printing slip, then you can slip that, you can print that slip. If you want delivery note, you can also print that. This is all available in your Zoho Commerce, so you did not to worry for that. The all the related actions to deliver any product. So this is all the actions you need to do whenever you want to deliver any product. So all the information is available. Now what is the next step? For now you don't have received any payment, so you have that cash on delivery method. So you need to deliver it first. So you need to pack it and then you deliver it. Ship via carrier. Right now only two carrier you can integrate it with Zoho Commerce. So when I show you the settings, I will show you the carrier names. For now it is only that two, and if you don't have any the two, if you not partner with that two courier, then you can do it by manually. You just enter it, change status by manually. You enter the carrier name. There is a lots of carrier name available here. So you just select one, cash on delivery, tracking number, and the dispatch date. You will dispatch by today. So you enter the dispatch date. So you have sent this product for deliver. Now let's think that your salesperson or your delivery person has delivered the product. What is your next step? You need to accept that order as delivered. So mark as deliver. So when you deliver the order, you need to collect that payment. So when you collect that payment, you need to enter that payment collection. So you need to enter mark as paid. You need to enter that amount we have received. To enter the reference number. You can enter that your order number also as a reference number, the payment date, today you have received that payment date, and your notes. So you have received that order, you have processed the order, you have payment received against that order. So for refund policy, if you have any refund policy, then you need to pay that refund customer. For that, you need to initiate that refund. You just need to click it and then you can refund that amount. For item cancellation and return, if any customer want to return that item, you just click on return item. See that this customer purchased one quantity and right now he want to return, so you need to enter that one. You need to select that product, you need to enter the reason why customer want to return that product. So after that you need to save it and then you can refund that product payment. So that action you have taken, you can check that order has been created, order has been accepted, order shipped, order delivered, and order paid, payment received. So this is all the steps. So when any customer give any order to you, now I just inform you some more information. All the product information you will able to see here from here. So categories, I have shown you the categories. You can add categories by clicking add new category here. Just click on that and you can add your category. You can add your parent category. So if you want to show your category on store, then you just click on here. You can add collections of your product. So if you want to collections for mobile, new launch, let's take an example, new launch, and you want to add that product by manually. So you just click on here and you can select that product. So it's 41 and Realme. So you just need to save it here. From where the collection you have updated, now I just publish it. Now go back to website and check it. So we'll get your option here. The terms and conditions, your contact details, your all the laptop details, your mobile details, your all products. You get the offer. If you want to give any offer, then you will get this offer. So your product has been published, your all the information has been published to your website. So you can create collection. So you have already created a collection. So now go back to report. So report, you will get all the report, how many orders you have received or daily or monthly or yearly. So take this on monthly, then get the order information. There's a receive only one order this week. Okay. So this month you have received more 3 orders. The order status you will show that sales by orders, then sell by product. So monthly will get that monthly report. See Samsung M30, A50, A40. There is a 4 or 5 product we have sold it. Sales by product variant, you will get the variant also. See there is a variant is white, 8 GB, light sea green. So different type of variant you have sold it. So you can check that category also. Now we check that in mobile category you have sold 3 products, 3 quantities. So traffic is basically your customers information from where they are logging. So you will get that information here. How much page visited done by every day. So you will get the 25 information. You can increase it. So how many customer visited your page, so you'll get this type of information. So you'll check that. Sources basically your device sources from where customer give your order, the browser type, operating type, device type. So if you check that, that country, from where country this order has been booked, maximum or opened. So the region, you can check all this information. The product by sales, you will get the report by product by sales. So monthly sales, daily sales, weekly sales, you will get all that information. Product by sales. So this is all the reports. You will get your customer list by here. How many customer give daily orders? So this customer you ordered this month. So total customer list of customer whoever give you orders, you will get this list for monthly. If you want it, you can get that yearly based. You can get it by yearly base. See that there is a defined information. So top purchaser, you will get the also information for top purchaser. The frequent visitor, you will get the information for frequently visitors. For payment, that is a daily payment, monthly payment report by filter. So I just select it monthly. So if there is any payment, then it will be reflected here. For failed payment, it will be reflected here because these all the payment are that your online payments. That's why it is not reflected here. So abandoned cart. If any customer want to, if any customer abandoned any cart, then you will get that information. If you really see, there is a one customer that dropped your cart. Which customer will not get that detail, but you will get the detail which product he want to remove from cart. Your daily customer details, your monthly customer details, weekly customer details, all the information you will get here. So this is how it is working. So store funnel will also help you that uh, how many customers or how many prospect visit your store and check your data, visited your pages, all that information store funnels will show that. For store funnels, you need to integrate your Zoho e-commerce site with Zoho PageSense because PageSense is only reflected here. PageSense information will reflected here. More than if you integrate your Google Beta, Google Pixel, Google Facebook Pixel, then Zoho page sensor will also help to analyze that data. We'll get all the information from here. Now go back to settings. So if you can integrate your Zoho e-commerce store with Zoho Books, Zoho Inventory, Zoho CRM, Zoho PageSense, Zoho Sales IQ, Zoho Marketing Hub, Zoho Campaign, Zoho Survey, MailChimp, Google Shopping, Aftership, and ShipRocket. So you can integrate with that. For payment gateway, I have already shown you. Shipping carrier, you can only integrate two shipping carrier available in India. For India is Arimax and DPD. Right now, only these two shipping carriers available in India to integrate with Zoho Commerce. So you can add your brands from here. So all the new brands you want to add here, you can add it by here. If you want to manage stock, you can manage stock from there. See, there is a stock. If you want to increase or decrease, you just enter the number of your current stock quantity and you can increase that or decrease that. So this is how actual stock is working in Zoho e-commerce. So the main importance is one of the more important is coupons. So now if you know that I just tell you starting of this demonstration that coupons, you can activate coupons for that special occasion. So how can you activate that? Let's click on that coupon. So I want to activate one of the coupon. So how can I do that? So there is a two co-active coupon in my offer right now and I add one more coupon. How can I do that? I just click on the coupon name, special holy offer. So special offer, you have given some special discount to your customer. So you can enter that coupon code or you can generate that code. Coupon based discount, you can give that discount based on the all order. Whenever one customer purchase any item, he will get that offer. Or you want to give that particularly one order, when one product, when customer just click on that particular product, he or she will get that offer. So you can do that on collection, you can do on categories, you can do on customer, you can do on price zone, and you can do on product. So let's select that product. So which product you want to give that option, just select F41, the new product I have created in system. So you can check that I have selected that product to my system. If you want to add more product, then you can just click on that restricted guest user. You can restrict guest user, because of that if you restrict it that, then any user, any prospect, if or he or she is not registered with your organization or your web portal, then he or she will not get this offer. But if you not restricted, then everyone will get this offer. So that you can set that minimum value, you can set maximum value, the discount value, how much discount you want to give, that is 15% discount. So just enter that number. You want to keep any description, then you can put that. More coupon limited is stored, then you can do that unlimited coupon, unlimited time for time. And if you want to do that, that you would only give that coupon to 100 peoples, any 100 peoples, then you just select on limited and you just enter that coupon number, count is 100. Coupon limit per customer, you can do that. Coupon limit per customer, limited or unlimited. If you limited, then you need to enter that number. If unlimited, then it will that expire after complete of 100 numbers or dates. So from date and the time that coupon has been activated, right now I just select this, and that activation is after 28. So 27 and 28 is holy. So after 28 is the last day, so I just select that date 28 and I just select it 23:59. So 23 is not working here, so I will give you 11. I just enter it here. So after this offer will be expired. I just click on save. So my offer has been saved, so I need to publish it. Now let's go back to that website and just show you that how it will work. Now go back to that product page. See, here you get 15% discount, rest 15 off. So I give that amount of rest 15. So it will show you that rest 15 discount, that product, overall product. So that is how you can work your Zoho Commerce. Okay. So can go back to the settings. See, there is that for Robotext. If you want that SEO engineering for Robotext, Google Analytics Ads Manager, and Google Tag Manager, Bing Webmaster, Sitemap, and Visual Pixel, then you can do that for your sales and marketing. So you can create price list for your customer. Here is a price list. So you just click on that. You can create price list for customer by percentage and for that product quantity. So if some customer, just like that price list, that if any customer want that 5 products, then he will get 10 rupees discount. If any customer purchase 5 to 20, then he will get 50 rupees discount. And if any customer buy more than 100, then he will get 1000 rupees discount. So that's how price list is working. So you can do that from here. So this is all that about your Zoho Commerce. So hand over to Nikhil sir.
Next. There are two variants of Commerce: Commerce Starter Pack and Commerce Pro Pack. Commerce Starter Pack, yearly subscription is 1,000 rupees per month, or you can pay monthly subscription of rupees 1,250. It can do pause. Commerce Starter Pack, yearly subscription of 1,000 rupees per month, or you can pay monthly subscription of rupees 1,250. It can hold 5,000 products, customer portal up to 2,000 customers, 1.5% is transaction fee, no transaction fee up to 50,000 rupees per month. 10 pages of website you can make. You can attach 2 forms, and there will be 1 contributor and 2 users. Next, in Commerce Pro Pack, yearly subscription is 3,000 rupees per month, or you can pay monthly subscription of rupees 3,750 rupees. You can do 20,000 products. Customer portals, you can handle 25,000. 1% transaction fee, no transaction fee up to 3 lakhs per month. You can have up to 200 pages of web page. You can integrate 10 forms. There will be 6 users and 6 contributors. Next, we will share with you recording of the demo, registration link to 14 days demo account of Zoho Commerce, and a brochure of Zoho Commerce. We are having a workshop on Zoho Commerce on March 16th, 2021. What we'll cover: help you set up your demo account, help you set up your own online store in just a few steps, hands-on practical training. The timing will be about 2 hours, 3 to 5 p.m. Workshop cost will be about 1,000 rupees per person. For advanced features, we will have it additionally, individually on separate day and cost. Next. Thank you.